Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Dixon's Fishing. Today's a bit of a different one for me. It's been 8 weeks since I filmed an intro like this, so I'm probably going to be pretty rusty. I've had a heap of stuff go on. I'm now a dad, which is pretty special, pretty important, and I've been very busy with the little one at home. Haven't had a chance to get out fishing. I've been going through some of my old footage when I can, but most of the time I've just been taking a break and relaxing and enjoying the moment, really. So it's been pretty full on, but yeah, it's a different experience, that's for sure. So, but anyway, I am getting back into it tonight. So I am in my city and I'm gonna do some nighttime metro fishing. So normally don't do crazy well, get a few brim. There's not much to chase in our rivers through, or the harbours I suppose you could say as well, through the city. So we do have brim, we do get mulloway. Mulloway are a lot harder to get, but they are here. I don't have the patience for that right now, so I'm not going to chase them. So we're just going to try and muck around, see some sights of the city and get some brim, and fingers crossed we get some good ones. Normally you get a few good 30 up to 40 centimetre fish, so we'll give it a go. So I'm down here, got a new light to test out as well. So Olight have sent us this little Array 2S, or S2, 2S headlamp to try out. So it's got some pretty nifty features. I'll go through that a bit later, but down here we're going to get into some fish first. So I've got my trusty light combo, little hard body lure, and we're going to go throw some lures around after dark, try and catch some brim on the lures. So let's get in it, let's go explore our city and catch some fish. First fish. Oh, pulled hooks. That was a solid fish. That was a very solid brim. Let's try again. That was a bit of excitement. Yes. Oh, that's a nice brim. That's a nice brim. Oh, that's very nice. He's only just hooked. Oh, he's only just hooked. No, I don't want to lose this one. Oh no! Come here. Come here. Ah! I can't reach. Got him. Awesome. Oh, yes. That is a lovely brim. That's what I was after tonight. That's a nice fish. I want to see how big that is actually. Have to be over 30. Longest tape measure in the world. 33 centimeters, 30 fork. Oh, urban after dark fishing for brim. That is a nice chunk. Beautiful. Here we go. Can't miss the brim. See ya. See you later. Yes. Yes. Get up. Oh, a little bit smaller. A little bit smaller. Not as big as the last one. Whoa. Breeding condition, spawning. Wow. A little bit smaller than the last one. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that's a good one. Oh no. Whoa. It's good fish. Good fish, good fish. This one's not bad. Not bad, not bad. Oh, I'm gonna net it. I've only got 4 pound leader, so. Whoa. Well, it's about the same size as the first one. Another nice little fish, just hooked with the treble there. Right, got fish number 3. Another lovely little brim, about 30 centimeters. Not huge, but solid fish. On little silver wolf shad. They don't make these ones anymore, but I believe the Infeet shads are the replacement sort of lure for these. The sort of deep diving 40 mil little minnow. Let this guy go, see if we can get a bigger one. See ya. Off to a pretty decent start. Throwing this little hard body around. We've pulled out a few fish now. 2 nice fish over 30 as well. A couple of smaller ones. Lost one decent one as well. So starting to get some fish now. Just on the turn of this tide. Just around these little bridge pylons and stuff behind us. So having a wicked little session right in the city. Cars and people cruising around everywhere, so throwing little lures after dark. It's turned into a good little session. Good way to get out of the house and get back into some fishing. We'll try and get a real big one. I want to see if I can get a 40. I don't think it's going to happen, but a 40 from the Swan is a big fish for me anyway, because I don't really know what I'm doing with this sort of fishing. I've had a couple of friends, Troy showing me how to do this, and a few other people as well, bits and pieces of info, but I'm relatively new to brim fishing. Pretty much what you've seen on this channel is the only brim fishing I've ever done with lures, so there hasn't been many times that I've done it otherwise, so I'm getting into it, trying to get a few fish. It's good to be able to do something in the city, close to home. I'm only 20 minutes from my house and I'm still able to catch a few wicked fish, so while they're still feeding, let's get in, try and get that big fish. Yes, 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 yes. Oh wow, this feels heavy, this feels heavy. I don't know. Oh, I just looked funny. Little one. Oh no, it's not. No, no, no. Oh, it's pretty, it's okay. Another one about the same size. Oh no, that might be bigger. Just got wet. Hopefully it didn't wet the lens. Come here. Oh, there we go. Oh no, it's just fatter. It's not longer. That fish looks like it's about to pop. It's that full. Right, another one to let go. See ya. Oh yes, another one. Come here, there we go. All about the same size. Very fat little fish, but all about the same, about 30 centimeters. It's got to be a bigger one in. Another healthy fish. And back. See ya, buddy. Off he goes. Another nice fish. All about the same size. Come on. Yeah, rod's too long. There we go. Fish in the net. All about that 30 centimeter size. Another fish about that 30 centimeter size. Not bad at all. Very healthy black brim. Alright, time for it to go on its way. See ya. This little lure's been dynamite. Little silver wolf shad, 40. It's got some fish on it tonight. It's quietened off a bit, so I'm just going to run through some of the bits and pieces that I'm doing here and why I'm doing them. So start with the rod and reel that I'm using. So I've got a 2500 size reel. I'm using a Certate here. I just love this reel. It's one of the SLP Works custom body Certate, so it's really fancy. It's complete overkill, but absolutely love it. It's a great reel. You guys have seen me use this rod a lot of times before. This is my Infeet. This is a 782, so it's quite a heavy 1 to 4 kilo rod, and quite long as well. I use it a lot for land-based. You've seen me catch a lot of big fish up in Shark Bay with it, my big brim, a couple little mackerel, things like that with it, lots of snapper. Very, very good all-round rod, very light in the tip, so you can still use it for smaller fish like I'm using today and quite small lures, but it does have enough power to be able to stop quite larger things. So I've got 6-pound Braid on this, and I'm going on 4-pound leader to the little hard bodies that we've been running. Tried the plastics, I gave up, too lazy for that, so gone back to the hard bodies, but I'm just throwing them around the pylons here, just covering the area pretty much, and just waiting for the fish to sort of cruise through. And there's no real sort of technique that I'm doing with the retrieve. It's just very, very slow winds, occasional little twitches and pauses, but mostly it's just slowly moving the lure, so it's just vibrating, just making a tiny bit of movement in the water as slow as I can possibly get it, so the fish can come and see it. So nothing too crazy. So do have this new little headlamp from Olight, the Array 2S. Just got a little battery pack at the back. Pretty cool little light, very bright. And wait up, there we go. There's the brighter setting and dim setting. So you can do that by adjusting it with your hand. It's pretty cool. Make it bright or dim, and yeah, it's a pretty decent little headlamp. I don't know how long the battery lasts on it. I haven't played around with it enough to try that out yet, but been no dramas with it tonight. So anyway, that's enough blabbering on. Let's get back into fishing, see if we can find some more fish and get a big one. I want to get a big fish, so keep at it, see if we can get a bigger one. Hopefully, I'm hoping one over 35. I'm just going to keep persisting. So I've got a couple more hours to go, and we'll see if we can get something bigger. Another one. That one's bigger. That one's definitely bigger. That one's bigger. Okay. That one's bigger. That one is the biggest of the evening so far. Okay. There we go. Hooks out. Another one on its way. It's got to be some bigger ones there. Back at the car now. Spent I think 4 hours all up tonight chasing some fish. Driven around to a few different spots. Only really that one place under that one bridge that I did get some fish, but I think we ended up about 10 fish all up. Most of them, I think there was 2 small ones, and then all the rest were about 30 centimeters. So nothing huge, but nothing small either. So still, all in all, pretty decent little session to end up with a few fish like that, just mucking around in the city after dark. Little videos like this come about because, well, firstly, I wanted to get out of the house because I've been stuck in the house for 8 weeks and it's been driving me nuts. And secondly, I chucked a couple of questions up on Instagram. So if you have not followed me on Instagram, I'll chuck a link here. Go go have a follow over there. But I chucked a couple of questions up on Instagram, and just to see what you guys want to see from the channel and what you want to get out of it, sort of thing. So a lot of people want to see the South Coast rocks. That's something that I grew up doing, and it's just epic fishing, so there'll be more of that. But something that surprised me is a lot of people want to see all the variety, and I enjoy doing the variety. I don't want to get stuck doing the same thing every day, just catching grouper and Samson fish off the rocks. Like, don't get me wrong, it's awesome fun and I love doing it, but I like being able to do all of these different things and show you guys all of the things that there is to do in WA, from up north, down south, from whiting and brim right through to the biggest of the big. I love doing all of that sort of stuff, and I enjoy doing the how-to videos, sharing info that it's taken me a long time to figure out, all the little bits and pieces and stuff like that, through to cooking up a wicked feed on a beach in the middle of absolutely nowhere. So I enjoy doing all of it, and it seems like from the questions that I got, from the questions I put up and the answers that I got, everyone enjoys seeing all of it and the variety as well, which is really, really awesome. Makes things heaps easier for me. So what I'm asking you guys, if you didn't see the Instagram stories and haven't had your chance to have your say, chuck some comments below and let me know what you want to see from the channel. Things that excite you, things that don't, things you want me to improve on. I'm all for receiving criticism, and as long as it's not just, you crap, go away. Not interested in that, but any criticism, anything you want me to improve, things you want done differently, let me know. Always learning, always happy to try and definitely do my best to, first and foremost, have fun, and secondly, make sure you guys are getting what you sort of want to see. So yeah, anyway, that's enough of me blabbering on and talking. So I'm gonna call it quits for tonight, gonna go get some sleep, and yeah, cheers for coming along for a wicked little urban fishing session after dark. Sweet. See you on the next one.